We all rise in our career to our level of incompetence. It has happened with me a lot of times, is that I've not asked enough questions, because this practice of asking questions helps in looking at a situation from so many different points of view. So say some situation like this comes in front of you, that there's an e-commerce platform and in the last 10 days there has been a 10% decline in the number of customers coming and exploring products on the platform. Why do you think that this issue is happening, and what can be done to overcome this issue? One extreme way can be to write a way, come up with creative solutions and jump in with suggestions that, okay, let's try to advertise more. Let's get a few influencers to advertise this. Let's improve the design of the app, and hopefully by next month in the next release, we're going to have something better for the users and more people will come to explore. Launch some more discounts. So there can be so many different types of solutions for this problem that you can come up with and say that, okay, in a month we're going to improve this part. But which one is right? The other extreme can be that you start by asking, okay, where did this happen? Was it on web, Android or iOS? Did the people who are coming on the platform leave immediately, or were they staying for a decent amount of time, and is this the average? Or is it that this 10% just immediately left and the 90% who were staying are staying for the same average amount of time on the platform? Is it the possibility that there was some bug or crash happening on the platform where they were using the app, that's why they left? Or it was not due to some bug? Was this something that a competitor did, that maybe they advertised or they launched some offer due to which this decline is happening, and maybe this is temporary? Was it that the decline of 10% happened straight off? Like, was it like a cliff, or is it like there was a varying decline over a period, and this 10% is like the average of it all? And the questions can keep going. Now, if you go too deep into questioning, that's also another extreme. So you have to optimize for the number and the depth of questions you're going for. The questions you finally decide to investigate should be smart enough, and your guess that this could be the thing should be right. Once you've explored all these questions, maybe you'll identify that, okay, these 20% of the areas, or maybe this 50% of the possibilities are not there. And then probably the decision you will take will have a 50, 60, maybe 80% greater chance, or maybe you know exactly why the problem happened and you can take a better decision as to how to solve for it. And now the creative plan also which you might come up with might be better optimized, and you'll be able to get the desired output very clearly, faster, with less like expenditure of resources. That means that you're being very, very productive, generating the right sort of output in whatever role you're doing. And now that's not just there in career, it is also there in our life. We all rise in our career to our level of incompetence. It has happened with me a lot of times, is that I've not asked enough questions, because this practice of asking questions helps in looking at a situation from so many different points of view. Sometimes in my career also I've come up with so many situations where there has been a positive side of it, as well as a side where I asked too many questions and got like too stuck in investigating them and lost productivity. And sometimes I've been hyper productive and been instinctive and answered so many questions, and then realized, oh, there was this blind spot. If I would have just solved for this, I wouldn't have to redo maybe 20% of the work, or the output could have been so much better. So these realizations keep happening, and that's what we call experience. But there is always this right amount of balance also which we need to do, and here's the weird part, that either we can keep investigating all the questions and come up with a perfect solution, but none of us can actually be perfect, or we just believe in our instincts, don't ask too many questions and just run with whatever answer comes to us. And both extremes are not the best. You don't want to be in a situation where you get stuck asking questions, but you don't want to be like you were asking questions and searching for clues while the answer's been right in front of you, because there's limited time. So don't just keep asking questions or keep doing that instinctive thing, whatever you've been doing. And in the middle of all of these is where upskilling and growth happens. That's what I've seen happen to me. You let me know in the comments how things work with you.